Pharaoh Hor Aha, the mysterious founder of ancient Egypt's first dynasty. Imagine stepping back over 5,000 years to a time when Egypt was just beginning its journey to becoming one of the most powerful and enduring civilizations in history. At the heart of this transformation stands a figure shrouded in mystery, Pharaoh Hor Aha. Ancient Egypt, a land of pharaohs, pyramids, and powerful gods, captivates us even today. Its story begins with the early dynastic period, a time of unification and the establishment of a centralized state. This era laid the foundation for the millennia of Egyptian civilization that followed. Hor Aha emerges as a key player in this formative period. He is often credited with solidifying the unification begun by his predecessor Nama. But who was he really, and what was his role in shaping the destiny of Egypt? The reign of Hor Aha is not without its enigmas. Historians and archaeologists continue to debate aspects of his life, his relationship to other rulers, and the true extent of his achievements. This video looks into the evidence, separating fact from speculation. Hor Aha's name itself offers a clue to his identity. It translates to Horus the Fighter, reflecting the pharaoh's role as a warrior king and protector of Egypt. But the question remains, was Hor Aha simply another name for Nama, or was he a distinct ruler? The debate surrounding Hor Aha's identity often centers on the question of whether he was Menes, the legendary founder of a unified Egypt. While some scholars equate the two, the evidence remains inconclusive. The historical record is fragmented, leaving room for interpretation. Evidence suggests a strong connection between Hor Aha and Nama. Artifacts and inscriptions link the two rulers, suggesting a close relationship, possibly that of successor and predecessor. This connection is crucial to understanding Hor Aha's place in the dynastic lineage. Many scholars believe Hor Aha was indeed Nama's son and successor. This theory aligns with the archaeological evidence and the traditional view of dynastic succession. However, alternative theories propose different parentage and origins for the pharaoh. These alternative theories often point to the complexities of early Egyptian history. The lack of definitive records makes it difficult to reconstruct the exact family trees and relationships of the early pharaohs. The mystery surrounding Hor Aha's origins adds to his allure. Estimating the precise length of Hor Aha's reign is challenging. Most scholars place it around the early 31st century BCE, lasting approximately 35 years. This period was crucial for consolidating the newly unified kingdom. A primary focus of Hor Aha's reign was solidifying the union of Upper and Lower Egypt. This involved suppressing rebellions, establishing administrative control, and promoting a unified cultural identity. He worked to ensure the stability of the newly formed nation. While the details of his military campaigns are scarce, it is likely that Hor Aha engaged in military expeditions to secure Egypt's borders and assert its dominance. These campaigns would have been essential for maintaining order and expanding Egyptian influence. Construction projects played a significant role in Hor Aha's reign. He likely oversaw the building of temples, administrative centers, and his own tomb complex at Abydos. These projects served to demonstrate royal power and promote economic growth. Administrative reforms were also crucial during this period. Hor Aha likely implemented policies to streamline government operations, collect taxes, and establish a legal system. These reforms laid the groundwork for a more efficient and centralized state. Hor Aha built upon the foundations laid by Nama, further consolidating royal power and establishing a centralized government. He expanded the administrative apparatus and strengthened the pharaoh's authority. This was a critical step in the development of Egyptian kingship. The establishment of a centralized government was a key achievement of Hor Aha's reign. He created a bureaucracy to manage the affairs of the state, collect taxes, and enforce laws. This centralized system allowed the pharaoh to exert greater control over the entire country. The development of Egyptian bureaucracy was a gradual process, but Hor Aha played a significant role in its early stages. He appointed officials to oversee various aspects of government, creating a hierarchy of power that extended throughout the kingdom. Hor Aha also played a role in unifying Egyptian culture and religion. He promoted the worship of Horus, the falcon god, as the patron deity of the pharaoh, and encouraged the construction of temples dedicated to various gods throughout the land. This helped to create a sense of shared identity among the Egyptian people. Hor Aha's tomb complex at Abydos, consisting of several chambers, B10, B15, B19, provides valuable insights into his reign. The complex reveals the elaborate burial rituals and the wealth and power of the early pharaohs. It is a treasure trove of information for archaeologists. Significant artifacts have been unearthed from Hor Aha's tomb, including pottery, ivory carvings, and copper tools. These objects provide clues about the technology, art, and daily life of the early dynastic period. They offer a tangible connection to the past. Inscriptions found in Hor Aha's tomb and at other sites provide valuable historical information. These inscriptions record the pharaoh's name, titles, and achievements, offering glimpses into his reign and the events of his time. They are crucial for reconstructing the history of this period. Other archaeological sites associated with Hor Aha's reign include Memphis, the ancient capital of Egypt, and various settlements and cemeteries throughout the Nile Valley. These sites provide additional evidence about the pharaoh's activities and the development of Egyptian civilization. The circumstances surrounding his death remain a mystery. Was he killed in battle, or did he die of natural causes? The lack of definitive evidence leaves room for speculation and debate. This uncertainty adds to the intrigue surrounding the early dynastic period. The nature of Hor Aha's relationship with Nephthotep, a powerful queen, is also a subject of debate. Was she his mother, his wife, or a figure of independent authority? The evidence is ambiguous, leaving historians to piece together the puzzle. Controversies surround some of Hor Aha's military actions. Did he engage in brutal campaigns of conquest, or was he primarily focused on maintaining order and defending Egypt's borders? The historical record is incomplete, making it difficult to assess the true nature of his military activities. Uncertainties also exist about Hor Aha's family and succession. Who were his wives and children, and who was his designated heir? The lack of clear records makes it difficult to reconstruct the pharaoh's family tree and understand the dynamics of succession. Hor Aha's contribution to the foundation of a unified Egypt cannot be overstated. He consolidated the achievements of Nama, established a centralized government, and laid the groundwork for the development of Egyptian civilization. He was a pivotal figure in Egyptian history. The development of Egyptian kingship under Hor Aha's rule was a significant achievement. He established the pharaoh as the supreme ruler of Egypt, both politically and religiously. This concept of divine kingship would endure for millennia. Hor Aha's influence extended to subsequent dynasties. His policies and institutions served as a model for later pharaohs, shaping the course of Egyptian history. He set the standard for royal power and administrative efficiency. Hor Aha's lasting impact on Egyptian history and culture is undeniable. He was a key figure in the unification of Egypt and the establishment of a centralized state. His reign laid the foundation for the greatness of ancient Egypt. Ongoing research continues to shed light on Hor Aha's life and reign. New discoveries and interpretations are constantly refining our understanding of this enigmatic pharaoh. The mystery surrounding Hor Aha ensures that he will continue to fascinate and inspire scholars for generations to come. If you enjoyed learning about the enigmatic Hor Aha and want to see more videos like this, consider subscribing. Your support helps us bring more fascinating stories like this from the ancient past to life.